All right. Crack this one fresh. Up, up, and away. Round 2 Electric Boogaloo. The Friday evening double dip. One of my favorites. While we might stumble earlier in the week, it gives us an opportunity to finish semi-strong. Alex, how are you? Philly, what's good, my guy? Philly! Who'd the Eagles scoop this time around? Your Highness, good morning. Yeah, good morning. But happy time zones again, everybody. Angela Slaughter, what's good? Phil, what's up, my man? Gaming's 5, it went well. A lot of me pissing and moaning about getting bogged down by 4 SPGs, but outside of that, pretty good. Here on time, unlike this morning when I woke up right at the end of the stream. Yo, man, it's all good. When you need sleep, you need sleep. I'm gonna crush some sleep this evening, I'll tell you that much. Sounds like it was 10 out of 10. I mean, for me, yeah, it was something. It was something, all right. But nah, it's all good, man. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? We gotta, I didn't do it this morning because I'm a fucking buffoon. We gotta let this OP roll proper. Eli Stowers won award for best tight end in the country. More hype than they traded for the extended Jonathan Greenhart. Oh shit, all right. Yeah, I was, I don't know. I was not about myself. Look, Van's eating his tiramisu with his trident. I didn't even think of it until I got on earlier. I did a couple of garden runs just because I had time while I was doing laundry, and I was like, oh my god, dude. It was like I didn't roll the OP. For shame. For shame. Let it roll proper tonight, though, friends. Damn, dog. How about we let it roll twice? I don't want to... That's pushing it. I know that's double the hype, but we got to make up for the time that we lost earlier in the week. And for all the glorious 4 SPGs we did earlier. Unicorn Grendel? Goddamn, dog. I need what's it called? The Excalibur? I need Excalibur to have way more screen time than it's already gotten. I say already gotten as if it's gotten a lot. It hasn't. I need more Excalibur screen time. Faux show. Yeah, I did a couple of garden runs. That was good. I was tinkering again earlier. Shame on me. That should be good. A little bit brighter. There we go. All right. Up, up, and away. When do you think it'll become a model figure? Ooh, are you talking about like a Gunpla or like a legit like model? That'd be gnarly if it had a Gunpla. That'd be sick. Van's group met up with the reserve team members. Chloe joined them as well, and they all discussed their thoughts about the current state of affairs in Anchorville. At present, there's no sign that the vestiges are here in Anchorville. What if Chloe's a vestige? That'd be some wild shit, huh? And yet you feel as though something is out of place. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, telltale sign of that was the 4 SPGs posted around the city. Excuse me. I agree. There was something different about them compared to the usual Fair and Edith and in other places. The gall of them, asking us to cover up an embezzlement and to silence people just because some accusations were thrown their way. What, did they think that we were just gonna leap at the chance to sink our careers and be sent up the river? I've got nothing against taking jobs from people on the opposite end of the law, but only if doing so makes sense. And so long as we're not working in the dark, gray, and light areas. Or whatever the fuck he said earlier, which is exactly what we work in. Or at least that's what I did when I first opened shop, but I hardly ever take those kind of gigs now, whether in Edith or on trips. If I'm being real, both of these 4 SPGs were so twisted, they left a real nasty taste in my mouth. This time I asked Mom to spread word about the 4 SPGs. Basically, I informed my cafe regulars about them through subtle means. If the information was misinterpreted and thereby distorted before it spread, then I believe I'm the one to blame. Unless it was an act of sabotage. You don't mean... Are you suggesting someone deliberately distorted the information? Call it a hunch. If not, it's not like I have any proof, but something smells off about this. I'll confound the Spriggan and make him suffer. That's the stench of malice that's assaulting my senses. The stench of malice? Are you saying that they deliberately spread misinformation just to harass you? Like I said, it's just a hunch. But that's not what's important here. The main issue is on the table is the sudden heel turn they did. Ooh, I know, I understood that reference. That's wrestling lingo. You got a call from the police and the guild a bit ago, right? Yes, on account of our 2 former clients. Their investigations unearthed several points of commonality between them. Like what? They had no recollection of the moment wherein they were cornered and subsequently lost their composure. Moreover, they had recently been admitted to Anchorville General Hospital. Wait, what the shit? Yo, DC, my guy, thank you very much for the 55 months, man. Good evening to you. Hope you guys are doing good on that side of the screen. Got any good plans for the weekend, hombre? And the part about losing their memories reminds me of Jeffrey. This can't be a coincidence. Something's fishy about that hospital. Yeah, there's too many things that point back to the place. That hospital has many inpatients from Edith, too, not just locals. I'd feel awkward poking my nose around there without just cause, but maybe we can at least pay it a visit. That may not be a bad course of action. Just tread carefully if you decide to take it. The notion that something is going on at the hospital has me wary. Possible even that conclusion was put in our heads by our mystery telltale teller. Tall tale teller. That's some alliteration. Honestly, from what I'm sensing about this character, he's not some big fish worth stressing about. The opposite, in fact. Even so, we should still look into it. The hospital's a quick walk from the street in front of City Hall. Though with a group as big as ours, we'll definitely draw attention to ourselves. It might be better if some people stay behind. Good point. Let's bring along people who will blend in more naturally. I'd like to clamp down on the fixer vibe if we can. So who doesn't blend in? Bearguard. Unfortunately is the first person that comes to mind. Bearguard, Aaron, Ferry. Then why don't you bring Ferry, Catcher, and me along? I mean, I don't really necessarily think that Ferry fits in. Yeah, Judith as well. Durr. That could work. The chances of us arousing suspicion and being questioned would be minimal. We'll go undercover and have our comms on just in case. Do be careful and make sure you're prepared before heading in. I'm ready to rock. Hopefully the weather cooperates. And first outdoor round of golf on Sunday. Yo, that's what's up, man. Supposed to be kind of iffy here the next few days. Anchorville General Hospital's just up ahead. Once we begin our investigation, I imagine we'll be in there for a while. Beyond this point, the party will be temporarily locked to Van Agnes, Ferry Catra, and one other person, and this round of the city will end. Aha! Oh, shoot. Yeah, the Connect events. You're right. That's a big old convenient MD, dude. This is a pretty big hospital. It looks a little bit like the Basel Institute of Science, don't you think? Both are pristine, state-of-the-art buildings, so I can see the resemblance for certain. Bet you're curious if it looks this good on the inside. Want to head in?
What do you want to do?
Let's take it from the top. Let's run it back. Okay. All right. Where were we? Hey, welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a great day. Welcome back. We just started stream now. Right now. All right. Yeah, we'll do Amelia. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up. Bro, they normally warn you about connection events in instances like that. Seriously, what's she thinking making me drive out here on an orbital bike? I mean, sure, Master let me borrow his, but come on. What the hell? Whoa, dude! Ask and ye shall receive!
Right on time.
Nice! Nice! Good. I need more. Is that you, Hermès? Don't tell me that. Yep, this is the new AF model designed just for the launch. I was in the area doing a last-minute test of its long-range flight capability, so I figured I'd swing by. So does she want to fight bike versus mech? I mean, dog. I'm pretty sure she would smoke us, but who knows at this point? It did warn you? You know me and attention to detail. They don't necessarily go hand in hand. Unless I'm at work or Jenna asks me to do something, you know. The more important things, I guess. Is that really allowed? It's not like it'll delay tomorrow's schedule, so let's not sweat the details. More importantly, give me a minute to get out of this thing. I can give you the rundown while we're on the road. Never expected you to take on a delivery job as Hermès this late in the game. It's crazy to think that you're doing this when you're going into space tomorrow. Is it? I feel like I gotta get this done because I'm going to space tomorrow. I don't want to have any regrets. Not even a letter. Huh. Nothing ever shakes you, does it? So why'd you ask me to tag along for the ride? Worried something might go south? Excuse me. Yep, the job this time is a race against time. The kind of express delivery only I can pull off. So if my bike breaks down, it's all over. Obviously, that's not part of the plan, but it doesn't hurt to play it safe. Does this job matter that much? Just what exactly are you delivering? Weapons-grade plutonium. Ah, there's the distribution warehouse. Once we get the package from the delivery man, we'll be racing straight to Anchorville City. Hi, I'm with the private delivery service. You should have been told that I'd be taking over the package with this tracking number. It'll have just arrived here. Right. The client just told us about you a moment ago. I'm surprised you're here already. Is it just me, or does she remind me of someone? I must be imagining things. I'll get you the package right away, then. But do you really think you can deliver it in time? That's why I'm here. Punch it. We got less than 5 minutes left. We can still make it. Don't slow down. We're going straight to the station. I guess this is goodbye for now. I promise I'll write to you once I'm settled. I know you will, and I swear I won't forget the time we spent together, so you better get your butt back here one day, got it? I guess the package isn't going to get here in time. Thank you for waiting. The international train will be arriving on platform 3 shortly. This train departs from Edith and is bound for Ardent in the Principality of Remaferia. Let's go with them. That's my train. Take care, you guys. Hop, hop. Hey, why is that bike speeding right for us? Great tune.
I made it. Here, your package.
That's the DLC, right? Like I've seen on the DLC on the Steam page. That's what it comes in. Huh? For me? Are you telling me the gift we ordered made it in time? I can't believe it. You must be Hermès. Wait, isn't she? No, forget it. Now's not the time. Thank you so much. Now we can send our friend off without any regrets, not even a single letter. Heh, no worries. Just doing what I was paid to do. I'll deliver anywhere on time. That's my motto. The young man then boarded his train at the last possible minute with a smile on his face and a gift in his hand. Next stop, his new home. So, because of the shipping company's incompetence, the present got stuck in transit. The gift was supposed to arrive yesterday so that they could give it to him before he left, but it only just made it to the distribution center today. Bingo, Amazon is bullshit. It wasn't gonna make it in time, so I had to grab it from the warehouse myself. Gotta say, it's cool how my reputation for fast deliveries is spread. And here I was wondering what you could need me for when you were working on the space program. Didn't expect such a routine gig. What, did you think we'd be delivering some classified national secrets? You know me, all clients are created equal. Hell, a kid could ask me to deliver a caterpillar and I'd do it. Honestly, I'm just glad I got the package to them on time. I don't think anybody else would have come all this way just for that. Who said that was the only reason I came to Anchorville? Ah, it's here. The new hire slash possible...
Keep you waiting. This is our famous cafe de tiramisu.
Possible robot. Imagine you order something and Lance fucking Armstrong strolls up to hand deliver it to you. I'd be like, dude, you're a fucking cheater, but high five. Thanks for the delivery. We'll see you. You're a huge cheater, mister. Take care of that one nut. It's the only one you got left, pal. Bye.
Now this is what I'm talking about. I just had to have one while I still could. I tried it when I visited Anchorville once before, and let me tell you, I totally fell in love.
Please don't tell me the other reason you came out here was just to eat this. Oh, I'll tell you all right. And please, don't act like you haven't gone this far for your favorite sweets. Gah, got me there. Thanks for coming along for the ride today, Arkwright. Now I can head off to space with no regrets. Glad to hear it. What's all this about regrets? You're usually so confident in yourself. The worst case scenario isn't out of the question, you know? No harm in making sure I'm prepared for it if things go bad. And since I'm the only one who can pull it off, I'll put everything on the line to see my duty done. Huh. Duty, is it? I'm sure you've already put 2 and 2 together. But just leave everything in space to me, especially now that I can go out there with a clear head. While I'm off doing that, I want you to do what only you can. Jeez, just what are you up to? Now I'm gonna have to live up to your expectations. Tell you what, you can count on me to handle things down here on the ground. That way, when you wrap up your space duties, I can welcome you back home to no problems. Thanks, Arkwright. Hearing that is just what I needed. That's so. Well, as long as I could help. You really didn't have to see me off, Arkwright. Still, I hope you look forward to tomorrow's launch. Sure. Am I right in thinking you're a little afraid?
I knew I couldn't fool you. I mean, on paper, success is all but guaranteed. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried. It'd be a whole lot easier if my life was the only one on the line. That is, I'm shouldering all the responsibility of a giant nationwide project. And even if the worst case scenario comes to pass, I can't afford to end up looking lame up there.
This ain't like you, is it? The legendary Hermès always gets what she needs to go and makes it back in one piece.
She sure does.
Excuse me. Whoa, no!
Okay, when I get back and things calm down, let's go on a trip together again.
No! I mean, you're a dime, but no. And and she flies a Gundam too. It's like, God damn it. No. I swear she's always such a tease. But I guess that's part of what makes her who she is. I'll be waiting for you, Hermès. As your friend, I believe in you. After that, Van returned to Anchorville, met up with his friends, and resumed work. That was a good one. All the way. Hollow core voice, pretty swell. Amelia is Calvert-Reen, cool Mac, rides a motorbike, kisses all the cuties. Guess so, dude. I mean, if nothing else, at least she's not handing out head pats. Like, that's definitely a Reen thing, and now, obviously, in Calvert, a Van thing, but, you know, yeah, she's not just like, here, have a head pat. It's like, God damn, if I wasn't just friend-zoned by words, your gesture sure did put me in the friend zone.
What do you want to do?
Spent my youth at the Earl's Orphanage. Flona, the director I connected with last year, and the children asked if we could meet. Apparently, they've got business with me and Agnes. Yes, I should go here. Oof. So, A radio program asked Renne to appear on the show. She seems intent on accepting, but I find it hard to believe they'd interview an exchange student from Liberl. Maybe I should be present just in case.
I'm Edwin with Eaton News. So, you must be Kitty. Renne Bright. Thank you for agreeing to be a guest on my radio show.
Well, it's no Aubin time, but I just happen to have business in town, so I figured I might as well stop by while I'm here. I've actually listened to your show on the banks of the Mercule. You know, sorry gang, before. It's an honor to be invited by such a famous host. Huh, it's just a small late-night radio show, but I appreciate you saying so. And, the young man with you is... consider me her acting guardian. Seeing as you contacted her once you figured out she's the net's famous kitty, I was curious about just what kind of questions you wanted to ask. Oh, I apologize if I put you on edge. My whole show is simply about getting to know the surprising people who are the talk of the town. I don't intend to reveal her real name, nor am I here for some sort of gotcha journalism, so you have nothing to worry about. I'll be honest though, it'd be a stretch to think of her as some regular high school girl. I've looked into the information she shared with me in our brief correspondence about the striking student who came abroad from neighboring Liberl. Rumor has it you've been discreetly involved with several of last year's events. You can imagine my shock when I dug in a little deeper. Turns out you share the same name as the mysterious genius who published several doctoral theses that took the academic world by storm. Even if I wasn't hosting a radio show, my reporter's instincts would fill me with questions. Striking? Genius? It's a little embarrassing having such things said directly to my face. You're weirdly on board with all of this. Shouldn't you be trying to avoid standing out? Well, I've already been making a name for myself in the underworld, so... And besides, I've been listening to his show for a while, and I've always thought it'd be fun to be a guest. Don't worry, I won't divulge anything I shouldn't. Sure, but... If you're that worried, why not watch as we record? It's not a live broadcast, so if there's anything you don't want getting out, I can simply cut it. But if I'm being perfectly honest, I have a feeling I'd like to ask everyone's favorite Spriggan a few questions too. Knows who I am, huh? He's one sharp reporter. Why does it seem like he's trying to feel me out? I mean, I guess it might be better than him trying to feel you up, so you got that going for you. Sorry, but I'm not taking questions. Happy to sit and watch, though. You can be so overprotective sometimes. Not that I really mind. Haha, in that case, come on in. We can get started right away. So Renne entered the studio, and after receiving a brief explanation of how things would work, the recording began. Van watched on through the studio's window. Great tune as well. Sorry to keep you waiting, listeners. It's time for On the Banks of the Mercule, whatever the fuck it is. As usual, your host for this evening is myself, Edwin of the Eaton News Agency. This is a show about finding folks who are the talk of the town and asking them all kinds of questions. I must say I'm deeply grateful for all the love our niche little concept has received. I'll be counting on your support going forward, everyone. Let's aim for a primetime spot. Now, without further ado, it's time to call in today's guest.
Good evening, everyone. My online handle is Kitty. I never thought I would get to guest on a show like this, but I'm looking forward to our time together.
The pleasure is all mine. You know, I never thought you would agree to guest on the show. I'm sure everyone listening who's familiar with the net will have heard about you at some point or another. There's been whispers about the mysterious and beautiful girl who helped solve the problems popping up across the Republic behind the scenes. Theories suggested she was connected to the legendary hacker known only as Kitty. This might sound funny considering I invited you onto the show, but do you really exist? This is actually my first time officially appearing as Kitty. Normally, I'm just a member of the student council of the local high school in the capital. That said, I'm originally from Liberl, and I'll be heading home shortly as my studies abroad come to an end. Oh, fascinating. If it's all right with you, I'd like to chat about all sorts of things while we have you. Yes, I'm quite looking forward to it. So to start, I heard you've served as president of your school student council for an entire year here. It's rather uncommon for a student from abroad to be elected as president, isn't it? To be honest, I was actually planning to keep my head down while I was here. I suppose you could say I couldn't help myself, but after all was said and done, I found being part of the student council to be a cozy experience. Though there was never a dull day, and I found myself wrapped up in all manners of incidents, including my very first task as president. I looked into that first task, actually. Apparently, a certain senator's son ended up dropping out of school around the time you were originally elected to your position. Ah! Beyond the reverie. I remember. Said senator was also arrested around that time when his corruption came to light. Is it too much to think the two things were connected? Oh my, you've certainly done your homework, Edwin. As for my answer, no comment. I'll leave the truth to your listeners' imaginations. Then you did design that famous information portal on the web? Yes, though it is mostly managed by a hollow AI. It's designed to do calculations based on information taken from various participating sites. Huh. Can't say I understand the details, but it sounds pretty complex. Did your doctoral thesis factor into your designs at all? I wrote those just to kill time when I was a child. Though I was able to apply some of those theories, so I suppose they didn't go to waste. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to teach you about a little trick you can do on the site. If you click the kitten on the top of the screen over 10 times at a certain speed... My word! It plays a collection of cute cat sounds I recorded in the capital. Please, feel free to give it a try when you need something to soothe your mind. Did you want to ask me about my life before I came here? Well, I've traveled to all sorts of countries. Liberl, Crossbell, and even the Empire. A real globetrotter. In that case, is there any particular country you hold close to your heart? That is quite the difficult question. Considering my friends and family live in Liberl, that would be a no-brainer. But I could say that Crossbell is where my heart lives. Yo, Renne! The fucking realist! She gets it. She gets it. She gets it. She gets it. Alright, cool. Yeah. I also made many friends when visiting the Empire before the war. Wow, the more answers you give me, the more questions I want to ask. You're quite worldly. Worldly, despite your young age. Well, I definitely have lived a lot of experiences. Part of that is due to my prior job, you see. Oh! Now I would love to hear all about that. What kind of work did you do? Let's see, hacking, infiltration, professional eliminate... I'm sorry, could you cut that? Oh, damn, that was good. Now then, we've heard all kinds of fascinating things from our guests, but we're almost out of time. Kitty, is there anything you'd like to say to our audience today? I had a wonderful time. And I've come to realize something after being given this opportunity to reflect on myself. I truly have been blessed with the many encounters and relationships I've developed over the last few years. Look at that callback, man. Golly. Those who pulled me out of the darkness. Those who reached out to me from the light. Those who took me in when I wandered aimlessly, unsure of what to do. And yes, those who watch over me even after we parted ways. Ooh, this is a real good one, man. It's because of all those people were there for me that I'm here now, which is why I plan to treasure every one of those bonds. I'm a combination of both the good and painful things I've experienced. And I want to do everything I can to pay forward all the help I've been given. I want to be the one to extend my hand to someone in need. So to those of you struggling in the darkness, I know there is someone nearby who's ready to reach out to you. I can only hope that everyone listening will treasure each of their relationships. Thank you very much. And that was our guest for today, Kitty. I'll see you all next time. Thank goodness things turned out okay. He had me scared stiff. Hard to believe you managed to talk around some of the shady stuff. Hey, what's up? Oh, I feel like perhaps I got a tad too excited and said more than I should have. It'll really be broadcasted on air, huh? It'd be one thing if you were the only one listening to it. Who'd have thought you'd get all bashful over something like this? I guess even given everything you've been through, you're still just an 18-year-old girl. But you probably don't need to worry too much. It's not like the guy's gonna reveal your true name. Perhaps, but the people who know me are going to recognize who Kitty is. Also, and just something I picked up on, she said she goes to a local high school in the capital. And to the best of my knowledge, there aren't many high schools in the capital, unless I'm mistaken. And she was the school president at said school in the capital. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to press that, my bad. Ah! Sorry. I suppose the silver lining is that it's only a local radio show in the Republic. To be honest, I'd like it if everyone you ever met could listen to the show. I bet the folks inside you are real proud. I haven't been able to sense them since Nemeth Island. I'm certain they're finally at ease and with the goddess now. You know, I tried to look away from my past because I was afraid of getting hurt. But I finally faced it head on and overcame it. Those scars are something I'm proud of now. They're my scars, and they're part of what makes me me. You've sure toughened up. Especially if you can say stuff like that when you've got the deepest scars of all.
It's because of you, Van. You were there for me when I was just a stray kitty. And even now, you're still by my side. You're the one who helped me get over my past.
Come on now. Don't you think you're giving me way too much credit? What about everyone else who...
You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people.
All right. I'll just shut up and take the thanks then.
You're finally learning. You know, you've grown a little since then, too.
Jeez, you remember that tiny conversation? You're really becoming one formidable young woman, you know that?
Oh, speaking of thanking people, I suppose I should be grateful to Harwood as well. He might have given us the runaround, but it's a fact that what happened at Nemeth Island is what let me find closure.
Nah, you don't owe him one iota of gratitude, and you basically told him as much at the time. So stick to your guns. Hell, I'm gonna have to settle the score with him, and when that time comes, I'll be needing your help.
Of course. If we include handling Harwood, then I suspect we'll be working together for some time yet. That should give me plenty of time to pay you back. For now, I'll keep counting on you, Van.
After that, Van and Renne left the news agency, and upon meeting back up with their friends, they resumed their work. That was super good. Got me pretty misty-eyed. But she was also definitely the only Liberalian student council president, so anyone who knows her will clock it instantly. Yeah, for sure. She, like, inadvertently dimed herself out.
What do you want to do?
Aaron wants me to help him warm up if I'm free. He had a pretty serious look on his face. Maybe I'd better go. I'm probably gonna do Agnes's just because it's, you know, he's going to the orphanage he grew up in. Aaron, you're my boy. Wasn't long before they arrived on a train from Hermès. Welcome, everyone. We're glad you could come from Earl's to visit. Agnes, and it's Grampy Van. Hi, Grampy Van. Have you been well? Yeah. Grampy's doing just swell. Looks like nothing's changed with you kiddos. It's been a minute, Flona. You're right. I believe I haven't seen you since last year in Hermès. Come now, Jean. Jean, say hello. Hi, Grampy. Hi, Agnes. You're gonna be showing us around Anchorville today, right? You better make it fun. No worries. I've got you, kids. Didn't you tell us that today's Jean's last day? Yep, the paperwork is finished. After this, I'll be taking Jean to his new parents in the capital. This may be the last time he gets to play with his friends from the orphanage. You know, I looked into what happened beneath the surface of the old capital last year. You and the others put your lives on the line to save us. And I realized putting the children on the airship was a part of that. I don't know how I'll ever be able to repay you. I just wanted you to at least be able to see the kids before Jean leaves. I know you must be extremely busy, but please, first, we only did what we had to back then. And second, we'd be delighted to help the children make some great memories. All right, kiddos, let's head out. Try to stick together and not get lost, okay? We know, Grampy. I'm so excited, Grampy. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're just saying it to annoy me. Let's go! Okay. And so Anya's and Van's humble tour of Anchorville began. The cityscape, a combination of modern and traditional, was so different from Maracion that it caught the children's attention. Belle, sus. They enjoyed the scenic view of the river running through the city from atop the bridge, and toured locations that inspired the famous novel Sunshine Agnes. Additionally, Van took charge of guiding them to all the food stands. And for the grand finale, he took them to La Nuit des Chat Noirs to enjoy its famous tiramisu. This is like 3 consecutive instances where we've ended up back here and Van's been eating tiramisu. Dude is gonna be a diabetic before this game ends, if he isn't already. Aaron definitely bribed those kids with candy to call him Grampy. Yeah, repeatedly. And then, wow, that tiramisu was so good, right? It was at least as good as the birthday cake Miss Flona baked me. We even got to see the news agency from Sunshine Agnes. Wait a second, you have the same name as the girl from the book. That's right. That's one reason I love the story so much. Oh, and by the way, my mother's name was Sophie. Really? Wow, that makes me so happy. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. We kind of ran the tour by ear, so I'm glad it worked out. Even finished before the train's departure time. Yes, it's about time we head to the station, actually. Really? Thank you so much, you two. I'm certain the children made some happy memories. Miss Flona? Jean's gone. He's what? Hey, where's Jean? He was here just a second ago. Oh no. Jean, you big dummy, you're finally getting a new mommy and daddy. You can't disappear on our last day together. Jean? Van? Yeah, he couldn't have gone far, Flona. Wait here. Please find him, Van. Complete coincidence? Yeah, big time coincidence. Coinky-dink, as it were. Using everything they'd learned on the job, Van and Agnes did their best to track down Jean. And it wasn't before long that they found him. Jean, thank goodness you're okay. I'm sorry I disappeared like that. Everybody must have been real mad. Sophie was, that's for sure. But everyone's also really worried, Sophie included. Something tells me this isn't because you hate your new parents. I already met them a few times and they're really nice people. And I know that if they become my parents for real, I'll definitely be happy. But you're wondering if it's really okay for you to leave your other family like Miss Flona behind. After all, she did raise you. On top of that, you're worried that these feelings might be disrespectful to your new parents. Am I right?
How did you know?
Just got a hunch. You know, back when I was at the orphanage, I was like an older brother to everyone. Excuse me. Honestly, though, I was kind of a brat, not like you. I think I was just lonely, looking back on it. Plenty of people were in my family in those days, but they kept leaving me behind. It hurt, and I even got into fights because of it. I was starting to stand out, and not in a good way. Even still, Director Arkwright continued to give me a place I could call home. Of course you can stay. This is your home and your family. But one day you'll find the place where you truly belong. And when you do, you have to move forward relentlessly without looking back. Almost verbatim, just minus the relentlessly. I know I'll be sad when that day comes. However, wherever you end up, remember that you'll always be one of my beloved children. Wherever I end up. It was because of what he said that I was able to start to open up to others. And now I've got the kind of friends I could never hope to replace. Director Arkwright might be gone, but my connection to the orphanage remains. Heck, these days, I've started to think I like my new home and who I am. And remember, Jean, it's okay to find happiness. I'm sure your family wants that for you too, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. Jean! Jeez, what have you been doing? We don't have any more time to play. The train's leaving soon. I want to see the capital with you too. Guys. I want my new parents to know all about my family at the orphanage.
Sounds good to me. Make sure to introduce them.
I feel bad for Miss Flona and the children. It'll be difficult for them.
Yeah, but this ain't goodbye forever. These days are all sorts of ways to stay in touch. Especially compared to when I was a kid.
You know, I'd already heard about some of your childhood memories with Elaine and Kincaid. But it was nice to hear about your father for a change.
Why'd I have to go running my mouth? Let's just say I finally worked through my own feelings. All that stuff that happened after leaving the orphanage, I mean.
Oh.
Apparently I was dumped in front of the orphanage not long after I was born. The letter that came with me opened with, "This child is a devil. We can't raise him." After that was just a bunch of empty apologies. Director Arkwright took me in without hesitation anyway. Yet I never... Once I was safe from the cult, Master used his connections so that the orphanage would know that I was okay. And yet I never went back. I couldn't go back. How could I? He betrayed me, I had thought. He had sold me off. Even if it had just been for a moment, I had doubted that kind, generous man. How could I go back and face him after that? And then when I was still training to be a Spriggan, I read an obituary in the local paper. The director had passed away. I looked into what had happened later when I was in Ration for work. Turns out that he never stopped looking for me after I went missing. Even while he was running the orphanage, he could reach out to his contacts and travel everywhere, all in the hopes of finding me. It was around the time that he found out that I was okay that all the stress finally caught up to him and made him sick. Can't say I know how, but he seemed to understand my hesitation and resisted the urge to reach out to me himself. From what I heard, he spent his last breath praying that I found... Fuck. It's a good one, man. He spent his last breath praying that I found a new home for myself.
A new home?
Damn, that one got me good. Way back when Director Arkwright said something to me.
Van, you're not a devil. Many people in this world feel as though they don't have a place where they belong. But you are someone who knows what real pain is. That means that you are better equipped to be there for the people who need you. And I believe that is what will help you find a place you can call home. He said that, huh? Don't tell me, is that how you came to start answering 4 SPGs? Who can say? To be honest, I'd forgotten he'd said all that. I never did pay him back for the things he told me. Even now, I wish I could have been there for his final moments. Van? Hey, it's all in the past now. It ain't my style to brood over something like this. Still, if that kid can learn to love his new family, then I guess this whole ordeal might have been worth it. I agree, and I think you did get through to him. Especially because you've come to the same realization yourself. That, just like you told Jean, it's okay for you to find happiness. And that there are people who want you to.
So please, Van. Please, don't regret thinking back on the people you care about. Your father wanted you to be happy. Wanted you to find a place where you belong. Wanted you to smile. That's all. And I'm sure he and the goddess are smiling right now as well. As they watch over you.
Yes.
But what do I know, right? I'm just some girl who only now learned about all of this. But I do get it, Van. After all, I feel the same way as your father. Just as much as Director Arkwright. No. Maybe even more. I want you to find happiness.
I swear, you really are something else. But I guess that goes for me too, huh? You guys, and you in particular, have been doing your damnedest to make sure I realize it. Makes me look pretty pathetic, huh?
I think that's just part of what makes you, you. You've brought so many of us into your circle, and helped us to take a step forward. I'll always be glad I met you, from the bottom of my heart.
That goes for the both of us. Man, what did I do to deserve friends like you?
Well, not to steal your words, but that goes for the both of us. You better prepare yourself, though, because I'm just going to keep on growing.
Oh, stop, no.
And then one day you'll say, damn, there ain't many women like her.
Oh, for Pete's sake, cut it out.
And you'll sit around moping over the one that got away. I bet then you'll realize just what you've been missing out on.
He's gonna be married to Elaine with many children, so no.
Well, I'll look forward to that day.
After that, the two spent their remaining time together, and after a bit, they met up with their friends and resumed work. She would like, and again, like going back to that event with Van and her on the rooftop, you know, it was really, really well done, and I do think that Agnes has a great way of getting through to Van, you know what I mean? And so do like a lot of the cast that we've met, you know? And just it's been really, really well done. The character modes have been great. I think it's weird, that's fine, but don't bash people who ship it. Why not? It's fucking weird, bro. Sorry, not sorry. But I get it. To each their own. Just know that you're wrong, and that's fine too. I'm wrong every day of my life. Hold on, wait, before I fuck it up again. All right, that's everything, right? Yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh, and you know what else I meant to check too was... no. And no. Yes. She's a Voigo. Damn dog, Divine Phoenix. Somebody needs Phoenix. Stat. Bro, Angel of Slaughter, just stop while you're not ahead, bud. I don't mean to be rude, but that's fucking weird, dog. Like, why would you even bring up a pairing like that? Fucking weird, dude. Like, that's the first cut. Like, those are the first two characters you think to couple. Like, the fuck's wrong with you? Dog. Nah. No. Yeah, Roof, it was. It was. That was a good event. All right, wait a minute. Well, we can skip this at least. Because we already did it. And now, I am going to save. Yeah, Roof, dude, that one got to me, man. It's always the father, son, daughter, you know what I mean? Like the parental thing. Mostly father and son because of relationship or lack thereof with my own dad, and, you know, the relationship now being a father myself with Youngblood. All right, now we're okie dokie artichoke. Yo, hospital waiting times, let's go. Facts. Now we read that. We read that, and now we're going. Okay.
It's searching time.
Yes, is there anything out here? There are.
I feel much more at ease.
Shards, Olay.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Why, thank you.
Now where?
Nothing sus ever happens at a hospital in Trails. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing crazy, nothing wacky. Wow, it does really remind me of the Basel Institute of Science.
Yeah, it really gives off the same vibes. Kinda has a funny scent though, doesn't it? That's probably the disinfectants you're smelling. They do seem to take ventilation seriously here. Their computer systems for reception look brand new, so the hospital must be making a lot of money. There's even a VIP ward. That's where politicians and execs go where they've had scandals, right? Just so we're clear, the two clients from our 4 SPGs weren't VIPs or anything. They were just regular patients who came here to get their regular symptoms treated. With that in mind, let's see what we can dig up here in the lobby. Fair warning, I'll be doing it my way. You guys still want to lend a hand? Of course, I'll see what I can discover. For starters, I can tell there are a lot of people still waiting to be checked in addition to visitors and current patients. Not to mention the nurses, doctors, receptionists, and security guard. I'll see what I can dig up on them. Maybe I'd be more help if I didn't try talking to anybody? Nah, people love kids. Even if you said something dumb, nobody would take it seriously. On the contrary, you might even get them to lower their guard, don't you think? Yeah, I'm not a little kid. If you notice anything, just let us know, okay, Fairy? Now, where should we begin our investigation? Well, we could start by seeing if there are any leads related to visitors. And then check out the hospital's infrastructure and facilities, see if anything feels off. We do that and we'll get right to the core of the matter. Topics: hospital management and suspicious patients obtained. Gather relevant information using the topics for fuck's sake, man. All right. Sure thing. Let's go do a bunch of this again.
Got a question for you.
I don't work directly for the hospital. I'm just a contracted security guard, so I don't know much about the situation with management. You'd probably be better off asking full-time staff or even some of the long-term patients.
Let me ask you something.
For the time I've been standing guard here, at least I haven't seen anyone acting sus. But it's possible that someone might have only started acting odd after they entered the place.
Be advised that certain departments are
What seems to be the
experiencing
problem?
congestion at this time.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
What would you like?
Some stuff. Blue Cross lanyard? Alright, man. Fuck, I'm remembering this mechanic exists was not a good thing. Yeah. They remembered breakable walls? Awesome. This topic thing? Not awesome. Just too goddamn much of it.
Attention all
If they had less, and they
Be
used it
advised that
by
certain
more
departments are
sparingly,
experiencing congestion at this time.
you know what I mean? Like, it just seems like every time, every conversation is like topic. Alright, sure thing. No, Roof, sorry, dude. You liked it, others like it, I get it. For me, it's
Take
just a
care
bit
now.
much. Holy mackerel.
Excuse me?
As for the hospital's management, well, it all happened so long ago. But there was something that I could share. Do tell, whatever's on your mind. Well, you see, the hospital closed suddenly in the middle of December last year. When it reported the medical director had been replaced, it was all quite hectic. I don't know the specifics, but I sure was lucky I had already been discharged from the hospital. The middle of December? Is that when people with ties to Almada were arrested? Yeah, it's pretty suspicious, especially since we don't know why the hospital was shut down. Is that so? Sounds like you were pretty fortunate. Oh yes, a lot of the other people were really inconvenienced. Oh, and I just remembered one thing about this place. Only it's an even older story. That's fine, I don't mind. Well, just before the hospital was shut down, I heard a lot of construction workers had been coming and going. I thought they must have been working on some large-scale project, but nothing was even visibly remodeled. Could be they were working on the staff rooms, or maybe something underground like plumbing. Or maybe that VIP ward people talk about. That's what I figured, but the staff hadn't heard anything about it. The room I stayed in when I was hospitalized had a view of the VIP ward, but there wasn't anything untoward about it. The timing of it definitely raises a red flag. Then our next step is to investigate what happened while the hospital was closed. All right, so I accidentally ran into that one, so that's pretty swell. How about sus
Do you
patients?
have a moment?
A strange patient, you say?
Attention
I'm
all
sorry, no one
patients.
comes to mind.
Be advised
Many
that
people
certain
come and go here
departments
every
are
day, so
experiencing
I'm afraid
congestion
I
at
don't
this time.
recall the other patients too clearly.
Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
I just want to get both of them. Quick flash in a hurry. Yo, check the bald on this guy. That's what I'm saying. If I shave my beard and let the hair grow out, that's what I'd be looking like. That's what I'd be looking like, fam. That's me right there.
Be advised that certain
He actually looks
departments are experiencing
strangely like my
congestion
papa.
at this time.
It's kind of scary.
Please fill out a medical
My papa was just,
questionnaire and
he
wait for
had
your
like
turn to
darker
be
skin. Like, he had that dark Italian friggin' blood, you know what I mean?
dude would stand outside for like 10 minutes, and I'd be like, dude, how do you get that? My old man had it. I don't get it. I just get the sunburn instead. Tan Neo dad lore? Yeah, I mean, that, and he probably will eventually end up with melanoma from just... He did concrete his whole life, so he's always out in the sun.
Please fill out a medical questionnaire and
Got something to ask you.
Why should I have to explain anything to an outsider? Yes, there may have been a lot going on at the end of last year, but things have been stable since I became head of the department. Yeah, sunburn shit's super rough, especially when you're all friggin' pasty white like myself. I gotta wear SPF 9000, dog.
Do you have a moment?
And even that, I still get barbecued. For matters like that, go ask the general staff. I'm a very busy man, you know, standing here against the wall with my arms crossed. I haven't the time to involve myself with every single patient.
So...
I mean, not gonna lie, he definitely sounds like a doctor. Sorry, you're not in network. Piss off. That tracks.
Let me ask you something.
How we loving those 4 SPGs? Goddamn. Grumpy, right now it's just the topic of conversation. Had some good bonding events. Connection events. Is it just me, or does this nurse seem familiar? Well, whatever. Oh, look at the hair tie. Not that hair ties are necessarily sus. It's the hair tie, though. Mind if I ask you a few questions about the hospital? And they won't show... Okay. Do you mean when medical services were suspended? It was mentioned briefly in the Eaton newsletter. It came to light that the former medical director was included in a... colluding with a patient in the VIP ward. Sounds like the rumors about the VIP ward were true. Yeah, but... would they really have to shut down the whole hospital to arrest one man for collusion? A lot of people suffered because of the closure. Yeah, weird. Let's keep digging. Oh yeah, sounds like there's a lot of skeletons in the closet. But if the hospital had to shut down, that doesn't mean that... hold on. Then doesn't that mean there was a huge investigation? Sure, investigators came and seized a lot of documents. I think some government agencies conducted investigations of their own too. It's hard to believe they'd have such a huge turnout for good old-fashioned collusion. The government agency that did their own independent legwork is probably the CID. And if you consider the timing of when the investigation took place, yep, our former department head likely had ties with Almada. Sounds like a lot of trouble. Yes, it was a challenging period for the hospital. To be honest, it hasn't gotten much better, even with a new medical director. Why not? Is something going on? Well, I'm not permitted to talk about it publicly, but suffice it to say, the new guy has skeletons of his own. In addition to his questionable work ethic, he's always trying to entertain people and build connections. And since he takes staff along for his social calls, it's been difficult for us to meet demand here at the hospital. It sounds like things haven't changed much since the previous guy was arrested. Can't deny that it sounds like he's got a case of the collusions. And apparently that VIP ward is still being used for some kinds of patients. Anyway, sorry to give you another headache when things are so rough. I'm used to this, don't mind me. Got a bad case of the collusions.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time.
Another checkup.
Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Do you have a moment?
How about some sus patients? We got it. You want to know if strange people have been visiting the hospital? Yes, I've heard some rumors and they make me feel a little uneasy. And you mean like someone who's being suspicious, right? Not someone who's acting strange because of an illness? Right, nothing about someone's health or anything like that. Like, did anyone suspicious come by? Maybe they were acting shady or really frantic even? Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh, we did have a few patients coming in the last couple of days who acted like that. Really? But it's probably just a coincidence, you know? Yeah, sure. Total coincidence. I'm not allowed to tell you anything confidential, but they were only here for little bitty things like standard checkups. It's probably nothing. Anxious or nervous people come here all the time. We just happen to get a bunch in all at the same time. I see. Sorry to take up your time. Wow! That old dude. Yeah, dude!
Hey there, Karen. Look who's here.
Oh, hello there, sir. Thanks for your help looking into that issue last night.
He goes, look who's here.
I'm sorry, but we're a little busy right now. I hope you don't mind waiting a bit.
Oh, that's no problem at all. I'll just hang around. Since I'm here and all, maybe I'll chat up some nurses.
the horny old dude. Master Roshi. Like, is that just like an anime cliche? Like, is it just like the horny old dude? Like, that's gotta be like a bit for friggin' eons, right? Okay.
Oh, you. Everyone is busy right now, so try not to bother them, okay? You're number 92, so I'll call you when we're ready.
Sure. Say, once you're off the clock, why don't you join me at Chat Noir and...
Now make sure you listen to what the doctor tells you.
Well, what a character. He's wearing Eastern attire. Do you think he came from Longport? Nah, he's dressed like someone out of the Far East, if anything. For a split sec, I thought old man Guillen might have come here with Fawn.
He's definitely dressed funky.
Actually, I ran into him once before. Apparently, he's a vagabond from the East. So, okay, so now, if we hadn't bumped into him in the nightclub in Edith, would we have had this line of dialogue? Because I don't recall if I think we bumped in, like, he was just a blue check mark. You know what I mean? Like, I think he was just a blue check mark and it was optional. Okay, so maybe this line of dialogue still would have, like, obviously still would have been in here because, you know, you would have been like, oh, when did you run into him?
Really?
What a coincidence. Right? Either way, sounds like he came here yesterday, too. Let's hit him up and see if he knows anything.
All right.
What seems to be the problem?
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing
Tell me,
congestion.
Miss Karen, do you have a boyfriend?
Please fill out a medical
I'm sure you must. After all, what man could possibly ignore a beauty like you?
Oh, you, please just sit quietly and wait a bit longer for your number to be called, sir.
Oh, sir. Pretty sure this old dude was from out of the country. Maybe he can give us an unbiased perspective. Oh, we meet again. Talk about good timing.
Oh, you're the fellow from the concert hall in Edith. Life's brought you to Anchorville too, huh?
Basically. Mind if I get your insight on a few things?
Meeting again in a place like this. Looks like fate's at work again. By the way, where's that girl you had with you the other night?
Dude. Well, stuff with her is complicated. Normally I work with these guys here.
Is that so? Well, even without her, you've still got a beauty or two with you regardless. Clearly, you're not a man to be underestimated.
You've sure come a long way to chase some tail, old man. Based on your clothes, I'd guess Longlie or maybe even farther east. Well, let's just say I'm from the direction of Longlie for now. You see, I was actually just vacationing in Tharbad until yesterday afternoon. Suddenly, I felt like I needed a health checkup, so I came to Anchorville by train.
You came all the way from Tharbad for a doctor's visit in the evening? You've got some impressive stamina.
I'm often on the road, so it's no problem for me. I must admit, there's a girl in my family who says I shouldn't even bother with a trip to the doctor. But my nephew and the others often insist, even when I go on vacation. I mean, what's the trouble in letting me have some fun when I'm taking a special trip through Calvard?
He's really different from Bearguard, but I get the sense he still enjoys life at his age.
Agreed, though like Master, there's more to him than meets the eye.
Maybe he's an old Pontiac Grand Prix Transformer from the planet Cybertron.
Oops, we've been caught up in his rhythm, haven't we?
Look, I'm sure your adventures are fascinating, but maybe we can get back to the matter at hand.
I see. Abnormal patients, an untimely shutdown, and mysterious construction, I've got a little hunch. Just based on my own observations, mind you.
Really?
Oh, yes. I spotted someone who fits the bill for your suspicious patients just last night, actually. And I've seen a few others with similar problems.
Yeah? I didn't hear much from the nurse, but it sounds like they've been coming in for nightly checkups. Anything about those guys worth mentioning?
Let me think. How they got their medicine, I suppose.
Their medicine?
Normally, you'd pick up your prescription from the pharmacy before heading home after a checkup. But they never did. And yet, when I watched them leave, I noticed they had medicine in hand already.
Is that so? It's not totally unusual to be given your medicine directly by the doctor, though.
There's one thing I noticed, but it's more related to the construction work. Tell me, have you ever visited this hospital in the middle of the night?
No, we haven't.
Word is, people have been hearing a ringing around. I did too, thought it went away after I went outside. Since it can only be heard inside, I tried to track it down. I believe the airflow in the building is creating a high-pitched noise.
That makes sense. It's not uncommon for strange sounds to result from airflow due to buildings' design and HVAC systems. Different people can hear different things, so to some people it might sound like tinnitus. The fact that it happens only at night could be due to the changes in temperature or atmospheric pressure. Who cares about why? The fact that the old guy realized it was the airflow in the first place is insane.
Well, I can read the wind to some degree. Bro! Anyway, some of the patients here haven't made the connection and are blaming other causes.
That sounds like a problem. Even if it's only a few people who can hear it, I'm sure it would be aggravating to listen to a constant ringing. If the problem's from last year's construction work, it's possible nobody's looked into it yet. Since the new medical director doesn't seem to hang around the hospital much, I doubt he even cares. Thanks, Gramps. You really helped us out.
My pleasure. I was just killing time until my results came back anyway. Fate works in mysterious ways. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Please don't go! At this point, we've already gathered quite a lot of information. Let's take a minute to organize our thoughts. Okay, first off, our suspicious patients were mainly seen at night for their checkups. And it's unclear how exactly they received their medicine. People have also reported hearing a ringing around at night, which is caused by the building's shape and HVAC systems. Some people think it's a problem with their own health and ask for a checkup. The cause might also be related to the construction work that took place last year. Additionally, there's a chance that has a connection to Almada just based on the timing. Good work. The dots seem to be lining up, but we're missing something definitive to tie it all together. From here, let's try narrowing down who our targets are and gather that whatever information we can. To do that, we'll have to look into the nighttime checkup and pinpoint any sus docs. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, time to get investigating. We'll find out just what's at the root of all of it. Nighttime medical care and notable doctors obtained. Gather relevant information using... Oh, wow.
That old man really was was mysterious, wasn't he? He had a sort of otherworldliness to him. Like he could see right through everything.
Yeah, and thanks to him, we got ourselves a clue. Still.
Let's see. Anyway, let's keep gathering information.
That we shall. But first, a 4 SPG facts. We'll talk to the old lady again.
Do you have a moment?
This hospital has been letting people reschedule late-night appointments for a while. Though I can't say I've ever needed one myself, so I'm not too sure what all is involved.
Got something to ask you.
I had several doctors look after me when I was hospitalized, but none of them particularly stood out to me than the others. All the doctors here are equally impressive, and the entire staff is dedicated to their patients.
All right. 1, 2, 3, you're out. 1, 2, 3, you're out. Let's talk to the guard again.
Get on the fucking ground!
Pardon me.
Ah, we got the right one. Nighttime treatment, huh? The departments all operate differently depending on the day. Dr. Grant from the ENT department has been working overtime every night these days. The medical director has been putting a lot on his plate, but that's because he's a diligent, trustworthy doctor.
I see. Sounds like he's a real dedicated guy, huh?
Yep, and he's always willing to help anyone who has sudden health issues or needs a checkup in the middle of the night. If you don't really want to help people, I don't think you'd go far as a doctor.
On that note, do you mind telling us which doctors are regularly available for nightly checkups?
Oh, that varies by department, so I can't say for certain. Dr. Usain Bolt from the pediatrics department often stays late on his own, even when he's not part of the night shift. The pharmacist often sticks around too to provide medications to patients who come in late. I gotta say, I have my doubts about the pharmacist.
What do you mean?
She's called Velverine, and she's got a bad attitude. She can be real careless too. Velverine. Wonder if she's related to Wolverine. Maybe. I think that it's tough to work night shifts, but I can't help but feel she's gonna slip up in the future. I guess every workplace is gonna have someone who hates what they do. Regardless, it helps to know who's working late. Appreciate it.
Got a question for you.
I don't know if people in the other departments work at night, but I know Dr. Usain stays late. He's always looking out for me.
Pardon me.
Trying to think how old I was when I shifted from my pediatrician to a doctor.
To be honest, Dr. Usain's probably the best doctor. He's always been good to me, and it's thanks to him that I'm doing okay. When I get sick, he'll even stay late to see me. Sounds like he's a really respectable doctor.
Sounds like he's sticking around voluntarily rather than working the night shift officially. Oh, could you share your impressions of the other doctors too?
Well, Dr. Grant stays a lot, and the pharmacist, Dr. Velverine, does too. Speaking of which, she's been looking really stressed lately.
Someone told me she's got a nasty attitude.
She can, but I think she's been struggling. She was getting flustered while looking at her document, saying something about the numbers not adding up. That does seem concerning. In any case, we have a better idea of who the doctors are. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, sorry to trouble you when you've got your own problems to deal with. All right, we've gathered plenty of info. Might be a good time to sit down and sort through it all. Review responses have been added to the travel menu. Oh, man. I don't want to say we got through that fairly quickly, but we got through that fairly quickly. Ah, sugar honey iced tea. Hang on. No. Yeah. No, I haven't had anything else. Come on now. Come on! Guess not.
Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time.
Okay. Okay.
Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Oh, yeah. Do the thing they told me to do? Yeah, right. Let's do that. We're finally getting a look at the big picture. And in the way those two clients from our 4 SPGs were behaving. And it sounds like a certain someone in the hospital was responsible for the ongoing situation. Now we can finally start narrowing things down. Right, the person responsible is mostly likely. I mean, y'all can let me know if you know the answer if this is going to be SP related. I need some of it. Yo, Mantis, the KA-FAI jump scare has been one of my favorite parts of Calvert thus far. I think it's Grant. I was going to say the pediatrician, but we'll go Specialist Grant. Alive and well.
The ENT specialist, Dr. Grant, right? He often does night shifts and deals with people whose symptoms are similar to those we encountered in our 4 SPGs.
Thanks, Grumpy. You the man.
Non-life-threatening symptoms are his specialty, in other words. Don't forget, people also hear a ringing in their ears at night. Some patients even thought it might be tinnitus or something. Naturally, they'd go to him.
So, to summarize, patients visiting at night would experience a ringing in their ears.
Sometimes I hear a ringing in my ears. My doctor says it could be related to my heart palpitations.
Beavis and Butthead Do America. Deep cut. They all came here for a different reason, but they'd all end up seeing Dr. Grant in the ENT department. You're welcome. I never steer you wrong unless I do. You do sometimes, but that's fine. It's all in good fun.
It's a wonderful relationship to have an equal hate kind of thing going on, you know what I mean? You know.
If that doesn't sound fishy, I don't know what does. I'm kidding, obviously.
Even people who originally came for ENT stuff could be targets.
Yep, in any case, the best thing to do now would be to approach Dr. Grant ourselves.
Wow, it's just pure love and friendship on your end?
Yeah, I think they call that the razzmatazz. So how about this? I fake an illness, get the guy to take a look at me, work for you guys. It ain't a bad idea, but wouldn't we have to wait around a while? I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Catcher, think you can break into the hospital server in there with Fio?
I can, but... Oh, you want me to hack in so that you can move up in the queue?
Knew you'd get it. That way we can talk to the shady doc without wasting the afternoon.
But there are people who are seriously ill who are waiting. I'm not happy about this. But I guess it's just one of those times that I have to put my feelings aside. Yeah, especially if that doctor's up to no good. We need to act fast.
All right, it's decided then. Let's find a way to access that server room. This is the most screen time Fairy has gotten in my playthrough. Probably dating back to Daybreak 1. Oh yeah. A new infiltration point for Fio has been added. Use shard search inside the hospital to pinpoint access to the server room.
Let's do a search.
Boobadoo-doo. The prologue of this game? Yeah, that's true too.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing
I think there's
congestion
something
at this
nearby.
time.
Want to search?
Please fill out a medical questionnaire.
According to our search, this duct should lead to the server room. Sweet, then all we gotta do is get Fio in there to access the terminal and bada bing, bada boom. We did something similar in Messeldam, didn't we?
Yeah, once we get to the terminal, we can leave it all to Fio. All right. All you then, Catra? Fio?
Roger. Upon locating the server room, I will access the appointment database.
Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, this one is a lot of fun too. Return with Sammy's? Hell yeah.
Commencing air duct infiltration.
Oh shit, yeah, he's real touchy, huh?
Infrared sensor detected. Engaging evasive maneuvers.
Oh, I forgot about this part too. Sketchy. There we go. Oh shit, man, for real. Is that the one we just checked? Maybe not. Yeah, it is. That's the one we just checked. Hang on. Or is it? No, maybe it's not. No, it definitely is. Is that putting it back on? Make sure there's not another one kicking around. Oh, yeah, literally, I could just... Dude, was it like that the whole time and I just thought it was like a full wall of laser beams? It probably was, wasn't it?
Danger, danger!
What you talking about? Danger, danger. Oh, it's because there was a little line on the bottom, yeah? All I wanted was frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their head.
Item obtained.
Just get a Zerum chilling up here, dude. People got that big money hanging out up here.
Resuming infiltration.
We got caught, gang. Ah! Ah! All right. Going down this way from this point of view reminds me of Donkey Kong Bonanza when you're just going like further down, just straight free falling.
It's Fio. It looks like we're in.
Like, and I had said it too, Roof, like, early, like, when we got into the inter sanctum, you know, like, they brought back, you can do poker, you can do blackjack. I think it would have been a great opportunity for them to bring back, like, Blade or Vantage Masters, you know what I mean? Just other games we've played before in the series.
We can manipulate the queue as soon as we have our number.
Huh. Well done. Guess it's off to reception then. We ought to change up the party while we're at it so we don't look so sus. Inez and Katri, you're with me. The rest of you, stay on standby in case anything goes wrong. And let's call Reset too. She can help by using her shards to detect changes in vital signs.
Got it. I'll remain on alert.
You're seriously gonna sideline me, huh? It's all good. I get it. All right, time to make a reservation. Yeah, some rhythm mini game. That would be pretty cool.
Patient 115, please head to the examination room.
Would you look at that? Our turn already. Come on. Come on!
Patient 92, thank you for waiting. Your results are ready now. Oh, that's the old man from earlier.
Looks like your number got called too, Gramps. Oh, and thanks again for the help earlier.
Oh, don't mention it.
And then you, that's Spike Spiegel, right? You said that that's Spike's voice actor?
Well, I guess I'd better finally go see what the doctor has to say about my examination.
That's great, dude.
You're Mr. Arkwright, correct? I've been told you've been having some ear problems.
Yeah, the tinnitus has been killing me the last few days. I've gotten to where I can't even focus on the job.
I see. And, it seems you brought quite an entourage with you. Well, in any case, take a seat. We can go through your symptoms together.
A severe ringing in your ears, huh? Fortunately, I have just the thing that will help you solve the problem quickly.
Does that mean you have an idea as to what could be causing it?
Well, lots of people have similar symptoms. Changes in atmospheric pressure due to the changing of seasons could be the cause. Yeah, guess you really do know what you're talking about. I mean, he is a doctor. Go figure. Imagine walking into a doctor's office with 3 friends, right? Even when we've had to take Youngblood to, you know, ER, doctors, whatever it may be, just still like 3 of us in a room. Granted, we're his parents, so that's a little bit different than just like 3 buddies from work, you know what I mean? Just strolling in casually with 3 buds from work. Yeah, they're just my friends. Our sensory system can be quite sensitive to change. They're easily impacted by fluctuations in our environment. The influence of high and low frequencies could affect your sense of balance and cause you to hear things, for example.
I see, so our surroundings can be the cause. You know, I think I heard some people in the hospital are hearing a ringing noise too. Only at night, though.
In the hospital? That's the first I've heard about it. Yeah, my tinnitus has actually gotten worse since I got this. Like, checkmate. You think it's related? What's your take, Doc? I'm not familiar with that sort of orbital device. Perhaps it's emitting a low-frequency wave?
I'm detecting irregular breathing and an elevated heart rate. He's agitated. Mr. Arkwright?
Got my hands on it after looking into last year's drug business. While we're on the subject, I heard it's been causing ringing in people's ears.
Weren't those drugs tied to the Mafia? Do you think such a thing is being spread here in Anchorville? That's a scary thought. I thought everything related to the drugs would have been ceased by now.
What are you all talking about? I do have other patients that need my attention, so I'd like it if we could keep the conversation relevant to the checkup. My bad, Doc. That does remind me, though. Is it true that you've been handing out meds without consulting the pharmacy? Oh! Go for the kill shot.
Oh, you're right. Another patient was saying something like that. That's not good. Audits for prescriptions are imperative, and giving out medication is strictly the role of the pharmacy.
Is that what people are saying? What a terrible rumor. I assure you, if it's related to medication, I make sure the pharmacist has approved. Yeah, I don't think so. In fact, it was the patients who get their meds directly from you that were spreading the word. Ugh. Someone's been messing with the 4SPG network, too. Tell me, you know anything about that?
A-D!
My Lanta! Oh, wow! Thought it was just like one arm that was...
As we thought.
Whoa! A-D! Now is the time! May the altered dawn rise to meet us!
Sea-Doo Doctors and Trails, sus as fuck, man. He doesn't have glasses on, but he might as well. Oh, wow.
We're going after him. Reset, contact everybody on standby.
Understood.
Golly.
What the hell is going on?
This is just like what happened in the Blacklight District.
Oh, shoot, man. Hefe, thank you very much for the raid, man. I hope you're doing well. Can't stay because you're farther than me, but I hope you're enjoying things, having a blast with it. Yo, man, likewise. Thank you very much for bringing the community over and hanging out. Appreciate it a great deal. Have a wonderful night. Have a great weekend. How far, if he's already gone, which I'm sure he is, how far is Jeff? Y'all ever just have a small little insanity in the hospital? No, but I thought it was crazy, real crazy, 2 times in like the last 5 years. When Mrs. Neo a couple years ago for Christmas bought me a body wash, evidently I was like super allergic to something in it, but it took some time for it to like build. So I was at work and I kept like scratching, dude. I was like, what the fuck? So I went to like the work restroom. And I just like lifted up my shirt and I was just like broken out. All my side, all on my back, like everything. Went to the doctors, had me, you know, I didn't have to drop trow or nothing because it was just on my back, but I still had to put a Johnny on. And when the doctor came in, I kid you not, I got hit with a wowzers. So that was pretty crazy. And then the other time was when I had a sinus infection. I blew my nose and stuff came out of my tear duct. And the doctor told me that was totally normal. And that made no sense to me. Like, it did, once he explained it, it made sense. But I was like, I've had sinus infections many times. I've had ear infections, the whole shebang. And I was like, not once in my nearly 40 years of being alive have I blown my nose and had stuff come like rocketing out of the old tear duct. I was like, it freaked me out. She was like, that's normal. It's like, what? Lady, you're crazy.
The doctor must have amplified the spiritual energy waves.
What the heck?
I sense the same presence as yesterday. Be careful.
Damn it! Don't tell me this bastard's planning to use all these people as shields!
We can't hurt them.
You're right. They're not Jaegers or gangsters. Even trying to restrain these people could do them harm.
Then our only choice is to shock them back to their senses one by one.
Beauregard, just yell at him.
Right. We can use that shard function to suppress it.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Wow!
I'll handle this.
Yeah! My guy!
You're...
The old man from earlier?
It can't be.
Whoa, he knows!
For real?
He dropped them without even touching them.
I knew it. You're...
Say it!
What a stroke of divine luck. Can we leave these people to you?
Acknowledge who he is!
Of course. Happy to help the roaring lion and his friends.
Yo, dude!
Stay here and protect all the lovely nurses until you can stem this problem at the source.
Sure as hell didn't see this coming. Thanks. We're counting on you.
Seriously, I don't have a clue what's going on. But I guess we'll leave it to you.
Dr. Grant should be up ahead. We need to take him into custody.
Dead end?
No, something smells here. Reset, do a shard search.
At once.
He's seriously got a hidden door?
Let's take a look.
Oh, excuse me.
Why does a random hallway have secret doors? This is a hospital, not a spy movie.
It's starting to make sense. Perhaps this has something to do with the previous management's shady funding.
I think you're onto something. And I think it's clear who the source of those funds was.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Contact the guild and the cops. We're going right in.
All right, let's see. The guild and the Anchorville Police Department.
I can't believe this was happening in us Grimcat's own backyard. How dare these jerks?
Yeah. All party members have returned. Good, let's switch the squad up. Real fast. Nope. Uh-huh. Should be good. See what you did there, Beauregard? Yeah, he's a rascal.
Do you think that old man will be okay? We kinda left him on his own back there.
I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Indeed. We don't need to worry about him at all.
He was wielding a Tachi, wasn't he?
Makes sense.
Our intel mentioned him. All we can do now is press onward.
Oh, man. That build. Come on, give me more.
It's searching time.
What's all this?
Oh, shit. It's the agave plant. / aloe vera, in case I get sunburnt.
What the? It seems like some sort of lab for conducting medical experiments.
So hospital has such area underground? Yeah.
You're right. I recognize some of those plants and devices.
Yeah, the color might be different, but that's definitely it.
They're the same plants we saw in Tharbad, beneath Vegas Films.
You mean that underground facility where they developed the drug for Almada?
You're telling me they've got another one of those labs below the hospital here?
One of their clientele with ties to Almada may have forced the previous management to build it. Then, after Almada was destroyed, they simply had to keep their connections to the Mafia hidden to avoid investigation.
Looks that way. But if that's true, then this place should have been shut down at the end of last year. Instead, it's fully operational.
Which means that someone has recently reactivated everything. The question is why?
Dog, I want his belt buckle. I think it's dope as hell. Old bear guard. Property tax must be crazy. Also insuring all this basement for flooding and water damage costs a pretty penny. It's a hospital. They're all set. They're good. It would be like thinking about insurance money for the church. Like, don't worry, they're fine too. They've got the money. They're all set.
One thing is clear, at least. It would appear the doctor himself was being used too.
Oof, man down.
He's alive, but unconscious. Must have reached his limit. He doesn't seem to be contaminated anymore either.
Thank goodness. We still need to talk to him. But given his current state, it might not be possible.
Seems our masterminds are just up ahead.
They finally revealed themselves.
More contaminated monsters. There were signs of them outside the city as well.
We're missing some manpower without Yorda, but we still have the suppression shard function.
I'm worried about the people being controlled on the surface too. So let's make haste.
Yeah. Look alive, guys!
Hell yeah!
Come on! They're gonna pay for coming into my home and making a mess of things.
All right. Going for broke here.
Nice, dude! But only for a limited time. It's such a downer. Grendel has learned the craft True Radiant Sunray? Dog, let's go.
When the heck did these get here? And where'd they even come from?
And
Allow
they're white,
me.
too.
It could be a variant that's been modified to improve its efficacy.
We can worry about that later. Our priority now, stopping whoever awaits ahead.
Bro, dodge it at the first try. Fuck off! Ah, stop it!
The initiative's ours. Here to support.
Activation.
Help! Keep steady.
Got it.
Got you.
Boom, bang, pow.
My, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
You're so damn strong, it's unfair, Ren. Ready to rumble.
Yeah, man, I remember trying to dodge those friggin'... Dude, it's like a manta ray met like a... I don't know, like an otter or something. It's like a long-haired manta ray. It's weird, dude. But yeah, trying to dodge it, it was super, like, it was like that and like the giant... Was it like the giant praying mantis, or it was like the giant bug monster or whatever? Super pain in the butt to try and dodge.
Well, what a nice little chest.
Ooh, it's a blue one. $4LDA1R. That seems like a bot name if I've ever seen one, but thanks very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Britopia. If you aren't a bot, then I apologize. That name just screams bot to me. So apologies.
High-density energy signature detected.
A plasma mine? Then it must be...
Is she up ahead?
Seems we found what we were looking for. Watch your step as you go.
Have a slice!
Keep your wits about you.
Slow ass.
They're down! The initiative's ours! I'll help out.
There we go. At your service.
Let's get coming here!
Counting on you, Master.
He's got it.
Really chosen for a boost.
Your move, Aaron.
It's time!
Oh, boy, is it. Sure is. On a Zero Arts? Bot test, who's the best girl in Cap? Well, dude, you just outed yourself as a bot, Angel of Slaughter. Your answer is Anya's. Dog.
Now!
My chance!
One skill coming up.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
That was
Oh,
some fun
shoot.
fighting,
Tear down now! Deploy show!
Sucker for a scythe, though, that's for sure. Can I, like...
Swords on high.
No, that didn't do it. All right, run back. Run away. Wait, there's another... Oh, it's gone now. All right.
Initiating search.
Where the heck is it? Like, as much of a turd as Yona is, I'd like to see Yona again sometime soon, too.
Gift from above.
They're down!
We can win.
They're down! They're down!
One more!
Come back when you're strong.
Yeah, but even if he still wanted to be the pizza munching Melvin he was, like, it's, yo, man, you do you. You be you. Live your best life, goddammit. You want to eat pizza? Live in the geofront? Do some hacking and shit? Like, right on. Go for it, dog. Hell yeah. We had pizza for supper tonight, homemade. Mrs. does it every Friday. Super good. Snorlax Yona would be amazing. Good call on that one. Serendipity.
I'll give it a try. That's a single element slot, silly.
Oh, I know it is, kiddo.
Whoa, never seen that one before.
Understood.
You're in capable hands.
Vermati, clocking in. Care for one of my signature cocktails?
Hermès here, for safe and speedy deliveries. I'm your courier.
I can't on Aaron, like it would have to be on Van.
I am Fuyo. You may cast your cares upon me.
Difference between homemade pizza and whatever Yona has, that stuff look like pure grease. Yeah, but sometimes the pizza that is pure grease is amazing, Shadow King. Dog, cheese grease, cheese and pepperoni grease hits your guts like a friggin' lightning bolt. And it just... Hut hike, it's like a full blitz. Your body's like, good, I needed to excavate absolutely everything in my system. Thank you, pizza grease, thank you. Oh yeah, it's Sarah, it's the booty blitz for sure. Fucking grease lightning, as it were. A real John Travolta, you know what I mean? Just the not the kind that dances. Look at this!
Ranged attack.
Holy! What's good, fam? How's your Friday night treating you? Yeah, we are all at that age. It all just hits different.
Here to support. Here's some extra. Aaron!
Allow me.
Keep moving, Van. Gotcha.
Call me evil, but I design an obstacle course for Yona with his pizza at the end. Mail him exercises for the pizza. Yo. Just visiting my sister and the kids for a little dinner and hang out. Fucking wiped out from those crazy goblins. Dude. Yeah.
Now, Ren.
There's those nights we have with Youngblood, dude, where it's like when he is being himself, you know what I mean? Like being a 7-year-old, shit's exhausting, dude.
Bonus round.
It's absolutely exhausting. No, stop it.
I shall handle this.
Got your back. Gotcha. The floor is yours, man.
One skill coming up.
All right, got him. Yeah, they're 4.5 and 2.5, dude. Like, and at least for me, when Youngblood was, and there's varying difficulties that come with, say, like a 3-year-old. They're not fully communicative, you know what I mean? Like Youngblood now, full-blown conversation, easy peasy, right? Understands what you're talking about. If he doesn't, he'll ask you what I mean, and you got to explain. But like, dude, trying to communicate with a youngster like that, that's being unruly, it's like, forget it. It's not happening. And that is freaking exhausting.
They're on their knees. The initiative's ours.
At your service. Allow me to help.
Auntie Sarah, will you be the monster? Will you chase us? Christ, sure. Oh, yeah. Bro, every like half an hour, it seems, Youngblood's like, can we go outside and play soccer? Or can we go outside and play baseball? Can we go outside and play football? Can we go outside? And, yeah, dude, sure.
The more experience I gain, the
But then he
better
gets
I'll
over it in like 10 minutes. He's like, let's go back inside. And it's always in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, up and down, blah, 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 all over the road. It's crazy. And that's just like the physical in and out stuff, you know what I mean? Then you start getting into the mental struggles. When I say mental struggles, like arguing with a 7-year-old, if you've ever argued with a 7-year-old, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you're trying to frickin', it's like a hostage negotiation, you know what I mean? You're trying to argue with a future tax-paying fucking domestic terrorist. You know, they just go banana land. You know, they might not have like this crazy theatrical freak out, but like, you know, you're talking to a 7-year-old, man. Like, that's what it is. You understand that some people that are like 30s. Oh, no.
Good question. Better use a shard search.
Act like a 7-year-old does. And that's exhausting. Why I don't engage with people at work these days. Whoopsie daisy. Mother of God.
Now where?
Oh, okay. Yo comprendo.
Search time. Search time.
I'm glad none of the characters that trail behind.
Now where?
Trip it. Whoa! Ah!
Looks like the gang's all here.
Let's get this rolling.
Air down. Big punch. They're on their knees.
One more.
Have a slice.
There.
The initiative's ours.
Youngblood, I'm playing peak. Let's go outside. See, when he's home, and granted he's lost video games till June, so he's got some time to wait on that. When he's home, I don't play video games just because, you know what I mean? Like you're making a problem. Like, could I be the ultra uber dickhead dad and just play video games in front of him and then just like set myself up for an argument? Sure, I could, but I'd much prefer take the road less traveled, you know?
Well, what do you expect?
Yeah, he was being real rude. He wasn't listening. And we would always, we use video games as a leverage, like, because we've got the Switch down in the basement. That's what he would play for video games. And what I mean by when I say we use it as leverage, is if he's acting up, he's being rude, he's not listening, etc., we take away video games for a day, or we'll take away video games for the week, or whatever, you know what I mean? We don't do the grounded thing yet. I don't think that'll ever go, because I got grounded, but... But he had like this monumental like blowout, like just yelling, and he wasn't really hitting, but just again a not listening friggin' marathon. So we just started taking away video games for months instead of days or weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna send you to your room where he's got all his books and toys. Perfect. Yo, Grumpy, real talk though, my mom, like when we lived in she lived in a trailer, we lived in a trailer, we had one TV in there, and she had the bright idea to put the TV in my room. And so like she would send me to my room, which again, we live in a friggin' trailer, and okay, well the TV's in there, so that's where I want to be. You know what I mean? For 2 months is super overkill, though. I mean, that's your opinion. You're not his father, and, you know, that's the decision we collectively made, so, you know. If you have kids, or when you have kids of your own, you know, you can not take away video games as punishment for less than 2 months if you'd like.
You got this. Assemble.
So no, it's not overkill.
Reaper. Keep step.
No problem.
Follow it
up. Like I can't articulate how like a meltdown with a 7-year-old goes. You know what I mean? Like I'm not able to I can describe it in words as best as possible. But like if you've had like an epic meltdown with a 6, 7, 8-year-old, then you know what I'm talking about. Like it can get bananas. Oh no! Don't get blown up. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Yeah, man, it is. It is particularly rough, and you know, we'll take away TV, we take away video games, we take away the things that he enjoys, so that he might learn consequence to action. You know what I mean?
Let's see how you like me when I get serious.
Trisha's methods of parenting are very different from how I would do it, but I never say anything to her because I know I'm children of my own, so I just simply don't have a place to make my opinions known, so just gossip with my mom about it. That's like more or less what we don't really like gossip about it, but like we got 3 nephews and they are real boys. You know what I'm saying? Like real he-hims, if you know what I'm saying. They are serious boys, and it is a fucking madhouse over there from time to time. Yeah, I look at Jenna, I'm just like, dude, I don't know how they do it. Like my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, it's friggin' crazy. But there'll be times too, like if Youngblood acts out with auntie and uncle, and like granted, they're also his godparents, like he'll reprimand Youngblood, like my brother-in-law, much like I will reprimand his kids if they're being out of line. Like there's this mutual level of, you know, respect.
Now
like
it's my turn.
we have a lot of the same core like moral like philosophies. Some just simple things like say please and thank you, keep your hands to yourself, you know, like simple things like learn it early kind of stuff. So yeah, absolutely. Setting boundaries is a very good thing.
Self-improvement has no end.
Yeah, I'll tell them when they're being dicks. Absolutely. Like, I'll have to tell them, like, you know, I'll have to raise my voice. Tell them to sit down or stop doing what you were told not to do 100 times. You know, it's just how it goes. I mean, and again, Alex, same thing I just said to Angela Slaughter. When you have your own family, if you have your own family, you can make decisions like that all on your own, dude. And truth be told, it's been longer than 2 months. He lost them for 3 months in total. But it's also in my opinion, again, at least in our scenario, it's good that he doesn't default to, you know, in the mornings now. He doesn't play video games in the mornings like he would do if he was sleeping until 7. No, like we'll play with Legos, we'll do coloring, he'll read his books to me, like he'll help us get going for the day, other stuff like that, where he can apply himself.
I'll help out. There we go.
Some things have taken a long while, like, real talk, he still wears a pull-up at night.
Here goes.
One skill coming up.
I have it.
And that's something you can't just, like, teach somebody, you know what I mean? You can't just be like, don't pee the bed.
The wrong guy to fight.
Pull-up, it's a nighttime diaper. We call it a pull-up because you don't have to, like, Velcro the sides like a traditional diaper. It's like a... more like underwear that you pull up, but it's in diaper form. So he still has to wear one of those. Same thing with like wiping his ass. You know, he's only 7. He still doesn't fully wipe his ass properly. You know what I mean? That's some things like that just take time. Yeah, Roof, like it was something we used it again as a bargaining chip. Because he was always up super duper early, and I'm like, buddy, you got to give me till 7 o'clock. So it started being a reward. You sleep till 7, or you stay in your room until 7, and then you can play video games before school, but only for an hour. So from 7 to 8, and then, you know, I would have to get his lunch and stuff like that together.
Have a slice! There! They're down!
Fucking hell! Stop!
Have a slice! They're down! The initiative's ours! Here to support! Here to support! Go for it!
Good evening. And
See, I was a fucking demon as a child, but my parents noticed I was quiet when my mom was playing Atari, so I would watch, so they got an SNES for me to play, and that was my gaming addiction born. Yeah, man. Obviously, as a dad that grew up playing video games himself, like, I want Youngblood to play video games. I'd love nothing more, dude. You know what I mean? Be able to play video games together, but, you know, you gotta use it as...
all enhanced.
disciplinary tool, you know? Because I would as much as it kills me, I would much rather take video games away than be like, we're not going to go outside and play basketball or throw her on the foot, you know, stuff like that we can do together as a family, you know?
Beware of ranged attacks.
Jesus. Fuck off.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack.
They're on their knees. Take this! The initiative's ours!
Shard boost opportunity available.
It certainly is.
Activating skill.
Bonus round!
Now is an opportune time.
My mom used to do was shut off my internet for just my devices rather than taking them away. See, like, we're not... And again, this is just our household, and my wife and I are on the same page. Youngblood's not getting a cell phone for friggin' many moons.
Counting on you, master.
Just not. And if we need something, you know, as he's getting older to like communicate with him with, then we'll we'll get him like one of those like big button old people flip phones. Yeah, you say you can understand that because he's only 7, but you don't go to like football practices with other 7 and 8-year-olds that have their own cell phones. It's fucking stupid. Got a cell phone when I was 12 because they needed a way to keep track. Yeah, Sarah, and I got one at 15. 14 or 15, somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, same reason, so my old man can keep LoJack on me. Oh, it's down there. Gotta keep tabs on me. Maybe like an Apple Watch? Nah, we don't want him having like any like phone. Like we won't get him a tablet either. His cousins have had a tablet for like years. They each have like their own iPad, which yes is ridiculous for starters, but we discussed it early on. What the fuck, man? I thought you already blew up. Don't want it to be like an iPad baby, you know what I mean? And again,
where are you guys right now?
Elvis, I take it you made it to the hospital?
Yeah, we're working with this crazy strong old guy in the lobby right
now.
Police reinforcements will be here any minute, so don't do anything too wild.
Well, that's reassuring. I think we'll have to get a bit wild, though.
Yeah, we can't stop now.
but again, those kids and those families that do things differently than we do, it's not my place to say anything. You know what I mean? That's your family, your dynamic, your household, etc., etc. Mrs. and I will just gossip about it. Be like, man, it is friggin' silly that there's a 7-year-old with a cell phone. Like, Youngblood had, like, 2 of his friends in his class have, like, Apple Watches. I almost called it an iWatch. I don't think it's called that. Have Apple Watches. 7-year-olds have an Apple Watch. No. But again, not my kids, not my thing. Not my place to say a goddamn thing.
Got it. All right, go. You got it. Not done yet. Now
oh, fuck a doodle do.
Bring it on.
Yo, Sarah, so good. Just strolls in, trying to slut up the joint, that dirty rascal.
There.
Yeah, Roof, and that, like, exactly what Grumpy said. Just, yeah. Like, setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is a big deal for us.
Got you.
Here goes.
Allow me.
A private concert to steal your senses.
Yes, please.
Pierce. Break. Howl. Dance about. Romance of the Four Beastoms.
Escape route secure.
Here to support. Go for it.
Good evening, and welcome to my humble tea party. Now close your eyes.
Grand. Renne!
Boost gauge limiter released.
All right, we are hurting. Let's get healed up, eh? Oh, we got 95 EP charge 1s? Okay, yeah. We can part ways with a few, yeah?
That's how it goes.
Or a KA-FAI. That's a great way to put it.
Don't get too close.
Caduceus? Caduceus. Is that what it is? When recovering ally, CP plus 10? Whoa, say what? When so when you're healing an ally, you get CP plus 10? Am I seeing that right? Is that what that means? Brawny scored today? Dog, there's a first time for everything, huh? Kadoshis. Okay. Excuse me. Deuces. Caduces. More CP, por favor. Yeah, because we're gonna go up scout. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we'll do it.
Maybe you should boost.
Kill it! Kill it!
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting
Just made a last minute decision to get a smash burger from my favorite spot for it, and I'm excited. Yo, smash burgers are delish. I would love to have like one of those Blackstones or a cooktop like that, dude. That would be a nice luxury.
Go all in on it.
They fixed.
Now then.
They certainly did.
Got you covered.
Yeah, Gaming's 5. It's just because you're just trying to get that umami. You know what I mean? All the fat, whatever little bit of meat there is left, just gets nice and crispy.
Payback time. You'll be sorry for that.
That's why places will do like a double smash burger, and you're like, yes. Can I get 2 more on top of the 2? Is that a thing? Do you guys do that here
Understood.
at this establishment? Because I'll take the 2 on top of the 2.
At your service.
I will take the 2 on top of the 2, please. And thank you.
Most effective.
Let's party.
I need your assistance.
Double Buster Cannon!
Can I get the quad heart attack with extra cheese, bacon,
What'd you expect?
lettuce, tomato, onions, jalapenos? Basically, I don't want to taste the bread. I just want it to be there. Just like it's saying hello. It's there to hold the excess grease for me. That's what I need it for. Look, I'll go full arc rat and desserts on concert smash burgers. Dude, don't tempt me with a good time. Desserts, yeah. Not a heart attack with how thin they are. They can be. That's why you gotta stack them up, my guy. You gotta go for the quad.
Don't get too close.
Go for that quad smash. Yeah, dude, I've always enjoyed veggies on a burger, man. Might be an inflammatory statement, but a good Whopper from BK is really good because of their veggies. And I know it's like shit veggies, you know what I mean? It's iceberg lettuce, you know, it's nothing of real, like real value. We're gonna hit the tub up real quick and then before we, you know, boogie down. But yeah, their onions, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a spot.
How may I help you?
No, we'll just do this. Because that's the other thing. I spent points and now the tubby is free. Now we're good.
This is the life.
Just how I like it.
Hot and bothered.
It's so warm.
Oh, I can feel it soaking into my bones. Hell yeah, I'm ready to rock.
Whopper Juniors are good too. Even something
Welcome. Enjoy your adventure.
even like back in the day, dude, like there was a McDonald's, dude, this strip in the town that I grew up in, there was a Taco Bell, and then like 30 seconds from that was a Wendy's, there was a Dunk's, there was a McDonald's, like it was just loaded with the good stuff. So as a kid, riding your bikes around with your friends, dude. Yeah, you go there all the time. Junior bacon cheeseburgers from Wendy's were my jam. So at least give me a chance, bro. Absolutely. Fiery redhead, please and thank you. Yeah, when junior bacon cheeseburgers were $1.14, yep, they were the bee's knees, dude. My sweaty palms.
It's a white orb mint, and it's being used to make the agave even more potent.
They're making a drug even worse than the Mafia's.
These jackasses. You guys are the ones who disappeared from the capital with those masked people.
I don't see any Heya, so this can't be all the folks who up and vanished.
A-D. A-D.
Another dawn, leading us to a new world. Ah, I see the white light.
Are they talking about that altered dawn thing?
Deplorable as ever. And now they're contaminated to boot.
Threat level B+. I've confirmed that their auras are linked as well.
We'll cut through both their corruption and that hollow spirit energy of theirs alike.
Come on!
That choir singing, that angelic, like, it hits different, dude. I like that so very much.
ZOC.
Time to close in.
Display enemy data.
Let's party!
At your service. If you please.
Hot diggity! Woo! Clean sweep! We'll see ya.
We did it!
No, it just popped into my head. I wonder how unthrilled Zach's gonna be about the cult. Yeah, poor Zach. He's gonna be like, ah, shit, dude, more cult? Like, for crying out loud. No more cult, please.
No, not yet.
Just show yourself already!
Whoa!
How dare you, you damn brat! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shooting you?
Who is this guy?
He's a vestige. You haven't met him yet, but now you have. Now you are. Now you will. Whoop! Goddamn.
He isn't one of the ones from the capital.
So, it's you.
Oh, I see now. You're the one who's been spreading rumors and interfering with our 4 SPGs.
Not to mention, the one who was pulling that doctor's strings.
So there are more masks working with that damn brat?
You got a lot of nerve talking to me like that.
Masked instigator.
You could call me the Masked Instigator. One of the vestiges.
Masked instigator. I mean, it's better than the Imaginator, but I mean, it's not awesome.
And of course I messed with your shitty requests. It was a riot, let me tell you. It would have been if you hadn't ruined everything, damn it.
You're the one who's ruining everything.
Because you twisted the truth. Innocent people were involved in all this.
You're one rotten bastard, aren't you?
You're different from the others. I can tell.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Unlike those other three, you seem rotten to the core.
What was that? That's rich coming from one of Paradise's little spawn.
Oh.
How could you?
Say it again. I dare you.
Looks like you were never taught when to keep your mouth shut.
Don't mind him, Renne. He's just bitter that we looked right at his cold, spiteful heart.
Exactly. We all know what you had to overcome on that island.
Agnes, Van, you're right.
So, who are you? I may not be able to hear your real voice, but the way you talk is familiar.
Looks like Agnes and I are the only ones who got that vibe. Which is a pretty big hint as to who you are, wouldn't you say?
Dude, don't blue ball me. Just tell me who you are.
You want it all you want, brat. You think you're so great with all those babes backing you up, huh? But I'll have you know I'm not one for dirtying my hands. Now kill those bastards!
Look out!
When did you show up?
What the hell is wrong with you? Why aren't you shooting them? After I went through all the trouble to lure them here, that was the perfect chance!
Why would I follow your orders? We have no system of rank. Besides, my objective is to analyze their combat strength. I'm certain I told you this beforehand.
You bitch.
Whoa!
Am I right in thinking that, unlike that dumbass, you can be reasoned with?
She's definitely put some people in the ground. Can't say I can overlook that.
If it is necessary to my mission, then I'll exchange words. I am merely a scout. I've come only to get an accurate measure of your combat strength.
I remember that rifle from yesterday. I'd never seen one like that before.
Its specs are off the charts. Not to mention the plasma mines. Where did she get this stuff?
She doesn't seem like she's from any regular army. Forget the masks. What corps are you with?
What soldier would give up that information? Now then, it's time to see what you're made of.
Alright, is Rosette gonna shit the bed now?
It's that executor thing!
But why is it with someone other than Ix? Wait, that's not the same one as before.
Don't tell me. They've all got one?
Jesus.
No way you pathetic pieces of shit are strong enough to handle the likes of this. You punks will get to be first in line to meet that goddess you love so much. One step ahead of that shitty dog.
Can it, asshole? Unless you want to cut in front of us!
She's clearly a skilled warrior. Be wary of her coordinating her attacks with that creature.
Got it. Blitz, the Grendel, I'm throwing everything I've got at him.
Come on. Initiating counterattack.
Begin engagement.
Fucking A, dude. This song just went up one side and down the other.
Let's end this.
Oh, dude, he's a not skinny person, huh? We'll call him medium husky. How's that?
Time to close in.
Go all in on him!
Triggering shard command.
Much appreciated.
I'll take that.
Initiating COC.
Time to close in.
Activated. Drive.
Oh, and we get a crit on it? Yeah, dude. Dude, this song is making my friggin' ear holes awfully moist.
It's time.
Activating skill.
Good evening, and welcome to my humble tea party.
Sarah, you gotta make a collection of
Now
videos of
close your
just
eyes.
shredding these tunes.
Rend! Rend!
Boost gauge limiter released.
I'll help out.
Swing and a miss.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Shred their weak spot with an art.
Oh, I can't get behind old Chunkamunk.
Make some noise.
Bonus round.
Time to close in.
Woo! Ride the sound waves.
My
I'll take
thanks.
that.
Show some backbone, Greyhorn.
Burn in hell. Anguilla barrage.
At your service.
Go, go, you can do it.
Let's stay
Oh,
on the
Yums.
There.
I'll back you up.
What's wrong? Cold feet?
Time to close in.
I don't remember, is S plus or SS stronger? I think SS is stronger.
I'll lend a hand.
Here it comes.
Oh, yo, dude, I would absolutely vibe out to that. No obligation, though, obviously, but yeah, if you do, man, you know where I'm at. Slide into my DMs, por favor. More letters stronger. Okay. For some reason, I was just having a critical brain fart.
Never. I will not lose to someone like you, even with that creature as our opponent.
Dude, that was gnarly.
Die already, you damn brats. Make sure you actually kill him this time, Brave.
I take orders
Threw
from no one,
it into the
let alone
grenade.
you. That being said, I will not be pulling my punches.
Don't plan on letting these lowlifes stand for much longer, but keep an eye out for their reinforcements.
What's wrong? Cold feet?
Not really, no.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Let's party.
What's wrong? Cold feet?
Let's stay on the offensive.
Assisting.
You're gone. Here comes the closer. Follow up.
Time to close in.
Allow me.
Let's make a production out of this. Pierce. Break. Howl. Dance about. Romance of the Four Beastoms.
It's badass.
Boost gauge limit.
Can't believe you brats actually won.
Get him, Gramps.
Here I come. Cosmos,
Howling Ruin.
universal impact.
So dope.
The roof off the boost
You're
gauge.
putting up a decent enough fight, young Kruger. Considering your lack of real combat experience.
Who are you?
Initiating
Now then.
Maybe it is Ida. I don't know, man. Don't tell me, obviously. It's that move, throwing the grenade, like the knife into the grenade, that just super familiar.
What's wrong?
I need your assistance.
Double Buster Cannon!
Amazing.
We'll take that!
Show some backbone, Great Horn.
Time to close in.
I'll lend a hand.
Let's end this.
Press the attack. Targeting. Launch. Blaster. Targeting. Launch. Blaster.
I mean, you can counter at any time,
Press
boss.
the attack. Away with you.
Jesus Christ.
Take this!
Still worth it. It was still worth it. Even though they're having about 1 million turns in a row right now. It's okay. It's fine.
You'll be sorry for that. COC, activate!
Stay on guard.
Allow me.
Have some of this! Not done yet.
Woo! Ride the sound wave!
Much appreciated.
My
I'll take
thanks.
that.
What's wrong? Cold feet.
Allow me.
Get going, Dan! Go full throttle! COC, activate!
Show me what you got.
Take this!
Careless.
Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, and to finish it with the S-Craft, let's go. That's a great feeling. Puts lead in my pencil.
Radiant Sunray!
Dude, all those people wait in the waiting room above us in the hospital. Woof. Just for good measure.
I will fall back for the moment.
Suck it, nerd.
Moving on up.
I've plenty of growing left to do.
I'm just getting warmed up.
One is never too old to learn.
I see. You're slightly above expectations.
Fuck yeah, that felt good.
She's a freaking monster. Those flames of hers were just like what fairies bro can do.
Fairy? Please tell me, who are you? Your techniques, crafts, they're so familiar, but I don't recognize any of them. How does that even make sense?
Ah! Another one.
Shard barriers, now!
You're wide open!
If I can just use the Grendel to...
You're the one.
Whoa! Let's go!
Fifth form. Mist clear.
Whoa!
Impressive.
Oh, please. That was childish.
Yeah!
Don't worry. I've taken care of everyone who was being controlled and left them in good hands.
Oh my god, what an entrance!
Thank you.
Almost just crushed my friggin' controller. Jesus Christ.
You goddamn bag of bones! That's the way you want to play it, and I've got just the mode.
Oh no, not on my watch.
Oh, shit! I don't recognize the voice.
What the hell are these things?
Oh, fuck!
Mirabelle!
Mirabelle, all right.
Why are you here? I thought Marduk was putting all of its resources into the rocket launch.
Actually, I had to rush over here for a half-day business trip. Right now, the bracers and cops have got the hospital's entrance locked down.
Really? Thank goodness.
Sounds like the police and guild have things handled.
Well, like I can feel my heartbeat in my ears because I'm so excited.
Then it's time to pull out. We've accomplished our objective and completed our analysis.
The replica!
How does that thing even work?
Dog.
It disappeared.
Did it collapse at a molecular level? No, it's something else.
Hmm?
The Sword Oni. Rather, the Sword
Yeah!
and Marduk Total Security Company. I want to thank you and Arkwright Solutions for contributing to my analysis.
We're all done here, so feel free to take a look around. Not that it'll matter. Catch you later, Arkwright. Don't worry. You'll get yours the next time we meet.
Wait! I'm not done talking to...
Hey, you guys okay?
Albus. Certainly is.
It's the guild and the police. Did you guys manage to handle the monsters?
Yeah, no problems there. They suddenly got weaker as we made our way down.
Their white, pulsating aura disappeared. Did it have something to do with those replica orbments?
Yes, though the culprits ran off with them.
He's in a bad way. Somebody get me a stretcher!
Get on the line with the Edith Police Department, and make sure you talk to Inspector Daswani.
Not me 3 games in, thinking that it was Dasani, not Daswani. Me and reading, they go hand in hand.
It's practically sunset. Didn't think we'd get into it right after we
Yeah,
got
Noit,
here.
see, you and me, we're all linked up. I'd always thought it was Dasani, like Dasani water bottle, just spelled different.
You came because Anchorville was flagged by our risk management AI, I presume.
Mirabelle! Fairy, Reset, everyone, good work today. To answer your question, yes, I convinced the general manager to send me here. Just to be clear, the threat level here is still unknown. That ain't changed.
Creeps me out how accurate that AI system of yours is.
But unknown? Didn't it designate Nimith Island as Triple S?
Indeed. I've never seen such a designation before.
To be honest, it's the first time the system's told us unknown since it went operational.
KA-FAI just still chilling. We didn't get the full, like, we got his title, the Sword Hermit. You know what I mean? But we didn't, they haven't said his name. They haven't addressed him directly as Master KA-FAI. Well, KA-FAI. I don't know if they would call him Master. Maybe they will. I would. Obviously, he's a badass.
But something tells me we'll get a better answer if that old-timer sticks around.
Yes?
Sorry, ladies. Once I get my results back from the doc, I gotta head out. Tonight. And you, Roaring Lion, it's been so long. I would have loved to catch up over drinks.
Likewise. I hope we can make time for it at some point.
Thanks for everything earlier.
I got a pretty good idea who you are, but just to make sure, you are that sword hermit, aren't you?
I heard you've been helping out my wild, young, hidden disciple here and there. And that you've met my youngest disciple, Renne, as well.
Yeah, dude! Yeah! Finally!
Yep, I'm the old geezer who founded the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School.
Yeah!
KA-FAI. And since the cat's out of the bag, I'm also the former chieftain of the Jaeger Corps, Ikaruga.
What? You can't mean Shizuna's.
The most powerful Eastern Jaeger Corps.
Is that how it is? I had a hunch you were connected, but not to this extent.
It's a pleasure to meet you, youngsters. Especially you, Mr. Problem Solver.
God damn, his voice is so good. Yo, dude! Van Route 4, buttoned up. Lots of monies. KA-FAI. Vestiges, fatty and skinny mini.
Truly well done. I'll update your evaluation rank.
Wee!
I'll be taking that.
Grundle, I'm sorry, it's Durandal. Increases boost gauge fill rate when attacking enemies. Oh, shit, yeah.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Only got an A, that's fine by me.
A predictable result.
Dude, we don't get to see Ulrika, though. Like, that kind of bums me. I enjoyed getting locked out. Holy mackerel. I know you said you think green one is Ida. I mean, I'm just, like, legit taking a swing. Obviously, very familiar with Fairy, so that's the only thing that kind of jumps to mind. Who do I think Fatty is? I don't know, man. Hyper, I'm trying to think of who are some of the plus-size individuals we've encountered that are mean, that know Van, which obviously Van knows everybody. I have no idea. His voice sounds like smooth gravel. Oof. No, Grumpy, that's not you. You're not too much of an asshole. You're just like, if it were a Whopper and Whopper Jr., you'd be like asshole light. How's that? You can be the asshole junior. No, sir. I don't know. I really don't know. If I just had to take a swing. I'm trying to think of some of the heavy hotties we've. Like, the first one that comes to mind, probably just because I still think he's a DB, is Georg. You know what I mean? Like, that's the one friggin' husky model that pops into mind. Good old Georg. Still not a fan of his. Van and Anya's reaction, you're onto it, no troubles. It's best that you don't react. Oh yeah, I'm not trying to have anybody confirm or deny what it is, but it's just me thinking out loud. I know we'll find out eventually, but it's the thing that kills me, but also subsequently gives me life about playing Trails is the amount of questions that I just become impatient and I want the answers. I want the answers. And they just keep stringing me along, and it is the perfect drug. I am not 9 Inch Nails, but Trails is the perfect drug. Dog, imagine it was friggin' Grimwood. Dog. Yeah, he was another medium husky dude. Oh, nah, no, I don't know. He was less rotund and more swole. Rozzy, nah, no. Kind of made him, I don't know. Trails be like, you want to know what edging is? Yeah, I just want you to get me right before the last step to the tippity-tip top of Everest, and then I just want you to say, let's take a nap. Man, after he's let himself go with all those sweets, dude's got to do a hell of a lot of exercise if he's going to keep up with the diabetes. Maybe it's Wilford Brimley. Maybe that's who the heavy hottie was. Unmasked, and he's like, I've got diabetes. I'm like, all right, dude. I'm glad that you made a triumphant return to the game of life. Holy mackerel. Yo, an excellent day. Busted out a full act lickety split. Granted, we skipped like 65% of the stupid 4 SPGs, but the pace for this route was good. This was good. It didn't linger too long. It was good. 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 Like friggin' Derek for real and below. He's just like, bye, 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 bye. Once you're out of Edith, it gets better, not great. Yeah, it definitely got better. Like, this moved along pretty well, thankfully. Well, the pace was only good because you skipped shit. I mean, dude, Grumpy, I gave myself that out initially. Thank you very much. I gave myself a generous 60% skip rate. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, just streamline it for crying out loud. Oh, dude, Zach's still on? Good. Oh, and he's playing pragmatic. Good, dude. He's protecting the small one. Protecting the bean. He's become a father. Love to see it. Good. Let's go see Zach. And because I'm never going to play the game, or not anytime soon, I'll be able to chill out and watch a little bit, man. But amazing, dudes. Guys, thank you for a fantastic week. An excellent Friday, man. Love it. Always. Nothing but the best from me and mine to you and yours. I hope you guys have a great weekend, whatever it is you're getting into. And if you have to work tomorrow, call out sick. That's a pro tip from your boy. You're welcome. Bye, guys.